Hello, this is Boris, and this is day 4 and day 5. Within these 2 days, I was just working. I just hit the gym and then I just continue working. I did what I promised after the process and the realization day that I've seen the bigger picture right now, or I can see it right now. I saw that I was externally upset. I was putting blame on other people. After that, I said to myself that it's enough. You're not complaining. You're accepting the situation, accepting the conditions. No matter what, you are going to continue. Because you're not gonna die tomorrow. And if I know myself, just accepting my faith and doing what people say is not for me. So within these 2 days, I have uploaded all of the products that we have in our warehouse. I've created new analysis. I've created new product categories. I have fixed many product issues. I have fixed all the product pricing issues as well. And right now, this system is profitable. And as of today, our sales is more than $1,500 in United States. And in Canada, we already fixed many problems. And sales are up to like 36% compared to last month. So we are not in a bad position here. But what we need to do is be more strategized, be more disciplined, and be more content with the business. So after these 2 days, this is 4 a.m. and I have done many jobs and I am looking for the new ones. So we are going to place new purchase orders from suppliers and I will add more items to our inventory. The day 1 and day 2 didn't get any view, but that's okay. No one was expecting me to upload any video. No one know my name. No one didn't even know my name, even heard my name. Because I was always working and I didn't post any content, any video, even my LinkedIn. I didn't even use it. So today I will talk about the mindset. About my mindset, and maybe it can help you building yours as well. As if you know, if you watched the first 2 videos, I'm coming from nothing. My father has bankrupted our business, our family business. We were in a catering business. So I had to build something different, something more. So I compared my relatives, because nobody is working for someone in my bloodline. I don't know why, it's somehow genetic. I'm not bragging about it though, because many of them are not rich or medium level rich. They are somehow in a good position. They are somehow living in somehow good conditions. After that, I realized I didn't want any of them. I don't want a life like a medium level. I don't want just the wife and the kids and the car and the job and the business or the business. I want something more. I want something to be in history, in industry level knowledge. People would know your name and people would name things after you. That was what I wanted. So within like 10 to 15 years, I was just developing myself. I was making sure that the axe is sharp enough to cut any tree. And I believe I succeeded it. As of today, I have read more than 1,000 books. I have wrote maybe hundreds of essays. I have upgraded my English. I've upgraded my character level. I'm somehow handsome. I'm muscular. I'm a nerd. I'm an autistic kid. But this is like a game. You somehow level up or stay where you are. Or you just downgrade your character with bad decisions like gambling or alcohol. So I never wanted it. And being hopeless in some situations is not for me. But life is not what you expected. It is what you're given and what you do it with. The last chapter of my life was that what was given to me, and without realizing it, I was in it with hopeless, like with no hope or no expectancy of future. What my mindset is in these situations, take a step back, see what you become, analyze the situation, analyze your psychology, and do what you're supposed to do. What I'm supposed to do is fix my business, fix my network, and fix my monthly income. It was in the last year somehow negative. I have consumed my capital in order for me to grow my business. But somehow it kickbacked. And I'm totally okay with it. Because when I compare myself with day one, I have never ever imagined that I would tease that much of a sale. Within these 2 years, I made the sales over $1.5 million. I have built company. I have built companies, multiple companies. I have found suppliers from Turkey, while other people couldn't even find in the United States. I made some deals. I expanded my businesses, and I have upgraded my character. So there are downs and ups in every business and every economy. But it is sometimes up to you, sometimes not up to you. But as a man, you need to take the responsibility for it, and you need to realize what you need to do, instead of sitting there and crying and expecting what to happen. But as a man, you need to get what you want, not get what you get. So this is the mindset of this channel, and this is the mindset of me about work-life balance. Within these 2 years, I didn't have any work-life balance. For the last 2 years, I was just living in my office. I was sleeping in the couch. I would just get up, get a coffee, work, order some food, and work. And I am not regretting any of these decisions. And it was actually that decision that made me who I am today. Because my mindset is not related to any other thing but business. When I rented my first office, I know that what I was going to do. I was just sit there, do my business, and shut the fuck up. But I didn't just sit there, I lived there. Do I have any regrets about that? No. Even my girlfriends would come over to my office to sleep over or hang out with me. Because I didn't do anything but work. So if you're asking yourself that, oh, okay, I'm coming from nothing like this guy, and I need to build something, and if you don't have any safety net like me, so you need to just work or live in your office, because your life depends on it, because your life depends upon it. You either work or live like everybody else. But living like everybody else will make you like everybody else. And if you want to push borders, push limits, then it is not for you. The work-life balance is for people for mediocre people. There is no work-life balance in entrepreneur's life. So you need to know that first. And that decision is hard. You can't live like other people. You can't just go out. You can just socialize. And after a while, as an entrepreneur, you are going to realize that you are not just like them, and you can't even join their group or talk with them. Talk with the mediocre people. Because they're living in another world. With safety nets, with inheritance, with family support, or any other people's support, or their father or their mother just know that guy, and that guy referenced his CV and he just found a job and stuff. For people like me, there is no other option than finding the opportunity. Because I have just the one dice, okay? And I can just roll it just for once. And it has to be 6. I don't care, it has to be 6. Because I have no other chance. I cannot take any other chance. What happens if it would just hit 1? I can't take it. And you can't take it if you're like me. If you don't have any safety net, if you don't have any inheritance or people behind you, supporting you, backing you up. So, is it kind of pity? I don't think so. Because God puts his toughest soldiers in the hardest positions. So this is your exam, okay? You either crushed under it, or you can just step up it. It's totally up to you. And it is totally up to your character development. And how much you want to be successful. About the short-term goals. In this channel, what I want to build is $1 billion in revenue. But currently we are 40k in month. It's not enough, but it's not nothing also. So what we are going to do, or what I am going to do, so what I'm going to do is I will push boundaries, I will push limits a little bit further. Every day. A little bit further, a little bit further, a little bit further. And one day we're gonna hit the $1 billion. But before that, we need to work. We need to have the years of work history, years of business history. So the short-term goal is to get the 10K a month as payout, like for me and for my partner. In order for us to do that, we need to be a better person than yesterday. So if we are selling 2K today, we need to push more 2.5K, 2.2K, 2.3K. Each day is the better, each day is the better. And as a short-term goal, we need to fix our income. We need to fix the businesses. And afterwards, so maybe 2 weeks from today, we are going to find new customers and we are going to venture into some new businesses. What is waiting for us in this channel? With me, you are going to see that development is not happening in just one day. Aristotle said that a great character is not built in one day, but it is the little steps that makes you better every day. And one day you're gonna see yourself in the mirror and you can say that, oh, this is a great man. But till that day, you need to work a little bit more. You gotta be a little bit better. You gotta push a little bit more to see what you can do, to see what you're capable of. You're young or you're old, it doesn't matter. If you don't know when is your life gonna end, then you have to push a little bit more. As a man, it is your responsibility. So what's waiting for us in this channel? You're gonna see me better each day. As of this moment, what's waiting for us to fix our business, to be a better person, to get more bitches, and finding new networks. And discipline. Without discipline, I can't do any business, and no one can run or govern any business. So what's expecting us is discipline. So if you want to see how disciplined I am, you can write that in the comment section and I can upload more videos about my gym, my business, or anything you want. So motivation of today, I'm not excited that much when I'm talking to the camera. There is a Turkish saying for these situations, when you get used to some situations. So we say you're getting bitch of it. Like, getting used to dict. About gym goals. Currently I'm 82 kilograms and I am aiming to lose like 5 to 6 kilograms in the next 30 days. I have some fat on me right now, as you can see. So after the accident, I couldn't just go to gym, so I need to just sit on my bed and work. So that's why I'm holding that much of a fat right now. And if you're curious about my accident, it was a motorcycle accident actually. I slipped and while going 140 I crashed. So I still don't have tissue. I'm still recovering actually. That accident happened like 10-11 months ago. So it is a recovery. And actually I believe that my second life started after the accident. So I don't know how I survived from that accident, but it was a life-changing experience for me. To make things clear, I didn't want to crash, but it slipped and I didn't know what to do. It was just like me tackling for 90 meters. So luckily for me, I have no permanent like disabilities or something like that, right? But yeah, for real. So I have no permanent disability or permanent scars, I believe. I kind of lost some tissue, and they stitched me up here. If you can, I don't know if you can see. So there was a hole here, and they stitched back together, but no problem. So I don't know if you can see this skin here. It is still like the chicken disease, and you can see the pigmentation. So my leg is also like this. I'll just show you. Why not? So my leg is kind of like this. It was not recording. So before ending this video, I want to say thank you for my viewers. Hope you enjoy my videos, and I hope you would support me by subscribing to my channel. Or maybe you can leave a comment below. Again, thank you for watching my channel, and thank you for subscribing it. See you next day.